friends, it's Amber Michelle here. I'm bringing you a video today getting ready for our new homeschool year. Obviously, we don't start school when a lot of other people start school, either in the public school, private school systems, or also a lot of homeschoolers kind of stick on the same schedule. We're going to be starting here tomorrow, with Monday, September 30th for us. And I wanted to let you guys in on kind of how I plan getting ready. I'm organizing my schoolroom today, and I'm kind of getting everybody's curriculum together. I'm going to show you all of those things, and if you stay to the end, I'm going to let you see the finished product of what our school looks like and our kids getting ready for tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to take you along. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. All right, come along with us and let's get started on prepping for this homeschool year. I've done in the past is these little like incentive, you get them at the Dollar Tree and they get a sticker, and then at the end they get a prize. I'm gonna kind of change that this year. They do get a prize. I heard one of the moms on people I follow on YouTube, she was saying that she does like a No Fit Friday box. Basically we call it a prize box over here. When they do really well, they're rewarded for it, and especially for the incentive driven kids, it really means a lot to them to earn that prize. And so I do a prize box. I'll give you a glimpse of it over here. Basically, the way that I do my prize box is I find items on clearance, and as I collect up those items, they go straight in the prize box, whether it's candy, sometimes I'll throw in $1 or dollar bills, and then a lot of these items were higher priced items that I got really cheap on clearance at Walmart or Target, and those go in there and they get really excited when they have some good stuff in there, and it helps with them to want to listen. And so one of the things I'm trying this year is these. I found these at the dollar spot, and it's more than just like a week's worth, and so they're going to go down the path, and at different points, and definitely at the end, they'll get rewarded for listening in class. They'll get rewarded for doing all the things that they're supposed to do. So I'm trying out these. They came with stickers, like little paw print stickers, and usually I have like rewards in mind. Maybe it'll be a extra prize from the prize box. Maybe it'll be doing something fun or picking the family night activities or something fun like that. These are cute. They also came from the dollar spot, and they're just little success cards that also come with a tattoo. And so I thought these would be cute when they do something good, that I can just reward them for that in that way. And then this I've never tried, and these were at the Dollar Tree, and so it came with I don't know how many, I think like 20. So these are little punch cards. They have 10 punches on each, and you just use your regular old hole punch to punch these out. And I thought these would be fun for rewarding the kids for different things. On the back it has like name and goal that you can make for them. I'm going to use them for good behavior, and maybe even when I see them do fruits of the spirit, which one of the girls that I follow, Angela Braniff with This Gathered Nest, she is doing the little coins, and so she takes the coin when the kid exhibits a fruit of the spirit and puts them into a jar, and that's something that I'm going to do this year. I was thinking of just using regular coins that I have, and then when they collect up after a certain amount of time, whatever you decide, maybe like a few weeks or a month or whatever, they can turn those in for real cash or prizes or whatever we decide. And so I think that's a good way to reward them for really trying in their behavior. I do struggle a little bit with my boys, like really wanting to listen in class a lot of times, or arguing. Okay, so let's talk curriculum now. I am using The Good and the Beautiful for all of the language arts for every grade. So they're all using that. The way I did it for Addie, because there's only a high school 1 and a high school 2, is I broke up high school 1 in half. And so she did half of it last year. She'll do the other half this year. I really rather her take her time and learn rather than rush through and not really soak up all the good information, do all of the artwork and everything. So for math, we're doing teaching textbooks, and that's for all grades also, except for, if you know anything about teaching textbooks, they do 3rd grade and up. And so Samuel is using, for the first time, we're doing the Good and the Beautiful math for him. And Stella's is all included. And so obviously that's really basic, just learning her numbers and stuff for pre-K. And then for Addie and Mia, Mia's going to be doing her Algebra 1 through the Teaching Textbooks program. But then I'm going to be teaching the girls geometry on my own. That's something that I was actually good at in high school. And so I just ordered them a geometry kit with like protractor and all the instruments that they need, a scientific calculator. And then I bought 2 books off of Amazon that are workbooks for them. I'm going to use that for teaching them geometry this year. That should be fun. And that's basically handwriting is through the Good and the Beautiful. Science, we are in a homeschool co-op here where we live. And so I have friends and we do science on Wednesdays. And so they get their science and then history on Wednesday. That's the only day of the week that they do those 2 subjects. And we just are working this new system this year. I really think it's going to be good for the kids to break things up and make it a little more interesting. All right, so if you did the math, that's 6 students, junior, freshman, 7th, 4th, 1st, and pre-K. And that's what we have going on over here this year for the 2019 and 20 school year. I wanted to let you guys in on some of the changes that I'm making. So I'm constantly changing what I think is best for my family. And I feel like the kids really enjoy new concepts and changes. We always change our chore schedule every year. And if you check out my recent videos on my channel, I posted a video of how our large family does chores. And one of the things we do every year is everyone gets a new chore list. And so that way they're not always doing the same exact thing, but they do it for the entire school year. And so once a year we get all that changed, and that just happened a couple of days ago. They're getting ready with their new chores, getting used to them and learning how to do those things. And so you can check out that video if you want to know more about that. A couple of the things I'm making happen this year is I'm trying out full meal planning. Now, if you know anything about me, you know that I am not the hugest cook by nature. I like things clean, but it's not on my radar a lot of times. And then I get to, it's mealtime and what do we do? And so I'm trying out full meal planning, which means breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack. Now, one night a week, we're all at dance, except for the baby. And so we do pack a dinner on that night. And so besides that, basically every day of the week, there are meals to be made. And so I'm trying this out. Let's see. I bought this little meal planning book, and it was in the dollar spot at Target. It is really cute. And so I kind of tested it out through the summer. But now I am legitimately meal planning. And so you can just kind of see that I have each day according to how our schedule is. For the first day of school, our breakfast is going to be a banana split bar. I think that's going to be fun. A lot of them don't even know what a banana split is. And then my mom prepares lunch every Monday. She works for me 3 days a week and helps with the babies and cleaning. And I'm able to pay her. That's been a huge blessing through our business. And so she'll be preparing Monday's lunch. And then I'm gonna throw chicken in the crock pot in the morning with barbecue sauce. And we're gonna do a slow chicken barbecue for dinner. And then for snack, we'll have veggies and dip. And so each day, basically, that's what I'm trying. I prepared all the food. I bought all the food, and everything is set aside and ready for that. And if it doesn't work after the first week, I am scratching it. But I feel like it's going to make our life easier, make my life easier, because it's less thinking on my part, less stressing on my part. Anything that can make me stress less, y'all, this is real life. I do get stressed who doesn't? So that's one change that I'm making. And then another change is I'm doing a full schedule, which I kind of usually have an idea of how I'm going to do things, but I don't always have a real legitimate schedule. I'm trying that this year, and we'll see how that works, and that may definitely change. I always try new things through the year. I try incentives with the kids. I try different things to help a behavior, help them be excited about a new school year. And so one of the things that I'm doing that I think is going to help all of us is I have just broken down a schedule for us. So I'm up at 6:30 basically, I think is what I have, getting myself done, Bible, workout, and get breakfast ready, and then the kids are going to be up at 7:30. The reason that we are a little bit later to rise is because we're not home most nights of the week until after 9 o'clock because of our dance schedule. And so we do have a different schedule than a lot of people who put their kids to bed early and then rise early in the morning. And so we go through school, get things done, and then different days of the week we leave at different times for dance, which is about a 25-minute ride from here. I'm going to take you on a little tour of what we have going on around here. And so starting here, this is my desk, and as you can see, I have all of my supplies. We have lots of school supplies that I got on clearance because we start our school year later. Okay, so the way that I'm doing things this year is I have a snack box with lots of treats and snacks. That way the kids aren't having to run back to the house. Like I had told you, the house is disconnected from the school, but it's very close. I'm going to show you that. And then this is all little crafts and things that I was able to pick up for almost nothing. I think my mom said a lot of this she found at Michael's, and it was 80% off. And so tons of cute little crafts and projects for them to do. A lot of times I'll use that when it is like I'm one-on-one with somebody and they need something to do just to hold on for a few minutes. And then we just redid our wall, so this was cute. It was in the dollar spot, and it's the Welcome to School Dr. Seuss. I do the cursive and print letters, that way they're not always asking me. They can look up here, and then we have our rooster calendar. Over here I have my books and just a lot of our readers and our history one for this year. It's the first time we're doing that with the Good and the Beautiful. We have been studying geography for the last couple of years, and so this is just from the dollar spot. It was from the Dollar Tree. It was $1, and I got a nice big map for the kids to look up if they're wondering or working on something. Here we do words of the day. Our last word from the last year was ornery. So that is still up here, and along with our scripture, vocabulary words from the Good and the Beautiful. And this is our fridge and freezer, the extra one from when we had bought the house. I have a number chart and fractions, and then some cute little animal friends, air conditioner right there. And so I'm using this year, the little whiteboard for Stella Bella. Thought she would enjoy learning writing and things on that. And so that's kind of how I have things set up right now. We also have a bathroom, which is super nice. They don't have to run back to the house, with a sink, and it has a shower and of course a toilet for them to use while we're here at school. This is the back of our house. Basically, that is your walkway into our little schoolhouse. So this is the walk that we have every morning. It is a gorgeous day for the first day of school. Hey buddy. It's where our puppies are staying. And then joining me today as we're getting ready for homeschool. You got to see kind of some of the ins and outs of how I get ready and things that I'm thinking about and planning for this new school year. We have officially started, and so far things are going really well. A little update is I tripped 2 days ago and on my son's bike, and I broke my pinky toe. So I'm wobbling through school, but that's all good. I hope that you will like this video, and as my channel evolves, I'm excited to see all the things that are gonna come. I have tons of ideas. I'm actually coming out with a how to grow your lashes video here very soon, so be on the lookout for that. Be blessed. Don't forget that whatever you're going through, there's always hope. Peace.